Hello guys, we are back with another episode. And you know what? It's the Garment Room Gossip Podcast. And today, as usual, we have something very interesting for you all. Trust us to always bring the best. And today we are not doing anything short of that. So, before I reveal or let the cat out of the bag, my name is Justice. And my name is Witness.
My name is Isaac.
Okay, you remember back then when growing up everybody wanted to be a doctor, a pilot, an engineer, and the likes, right? Until Nigeria will show you the true colors. As you dey plan Nigeria, they help you to plan it. So today on our podcast, we have an interesting topic, and this topic is where for the Gen Zs and the Gen Alpha, right? Everybody wants to become the best, but then why are we no longer having people that are interested in learning skills, or are we having too much people learning skills? Most especially fashion designing, right? Like I heard everybody wants to become a fashion designer because we have Sheibodi, we have Yomika James, we have Yomika Joa, right? So everybody knows that Tiana Empire. So everybody wants to become a fashion designer, right? Today it seems on every street, your left, your right, front, back, center, you see a tailoring shop. Everybody's a designer.
That was then, though.
Really?
That was then. You know, then the mindset was I want to be sewing clothes for myself. Let me sew clothes for myself. Different style, wearing different clothes.
Majority
So
of
that
us
was
are telling them
then.
how to
But
sew
now,
Okay.
people are scared.
Okay.
I don't know why they're scared.
Okay, people are no longer interested in learning skills.
No, it's not as if
Not so that-
Okay, fashion. Okay, people are scared of learning fashion designing. But
Yes.
for outsiders, people actually think that that's where the money is. But I heard a lot of persons are now scared of learning fashion designing because they don't want to see the shaking that designers are seeing or what
That's
else.
why call you fashion designer.
Okay, so wow, I just said something. Please, I heard something like instead of being a fashion designer, some are fashion destroyers. Okay, so
Like
so
no watch for TikTok. That day,
fashion
open hand and open.
okay, but now,
Rubbish, totally.
so today now we want to dissect this topic, right? So why are people, especially the youth, because our emphasis is on the young school leavers. You know, the summer holidays upcoming, and a lot of students are done with their YF jam and what have you. So most of them are going to tell we want to learn programming and the likes. So why are we not having people enrolling to academies like Perfect Touch, Innovation and Entrepreneurship Academy to learn fashion design? So I have experienced designers here, so they will tell us why people, or especially the young ones, are not so interested in learning fashion design. Why?
The first one is the time duration.
Okay.
Fashion designing is not that it does not really take time, but the time duration of it has different stages.
Okay. This cutting and sewing, cut and join.
We have the beginner, we have the advanced, we have the intermediate. You can't just start from the beginner's class, and you can think you can start making wedding gown, corsets with that duration of time, maybe duration of 6 months. Some people may think that 6 months I will start making corsets, I will start sewing wedding gown, but when they get there and they notice that it's not like that, some will even run away and some will convince others fashion design. They will start saying fashion designing is hard. No, it's somehow complex, but and it is also fun.
So the reason why most children are not interested in enrolling is because of the time. But
Yes.
fashion design, I don't think it's the lengthiest skill to learn or requires so much to learn and get the basics. Well,
It does not require. It's not the lengthiest skill to learn,
Yeah.
but it has different stages.
okay.
It has different.
So that's the time frame is too long for a lot of people. Like we're in an era where the Gen Zs, nobody wants to waste time on anything.
Yes.
So the time frame.
We have some people might. We have different aspects where you are good at. Some might be into streetwear,
Okay.
but they can't attend to any asoebi job. They are not into beading or wedding dress.
Okay.
And some are into wedding dress also. How do you see the two of them together? It will be as if one person is not she's not that good.
Okay.
That's why she's still on that streetwear, and the other one is good. On that streetwear also, we'll be seeing those that are sewing on that our Ashwebi outfit. We'll be seeing those that are sewing ready to wedding gown, wedding dress, beading works. We see that as top priority.
Okay.
And
So I have a question, especially to Isaac, right? So for students, those who are just trying to like enroll, how soon or how quick can they grab the basics and start sewing, especially this summer holiday?
Okay.
If students should enroll, how soon can they start like making the basics? Cut and join?
I would say probably in less than a month, if you are serious and well determined towards what you have come here to learn. Within a month.
So you're telling me that, okay, for our viewers out there,
Yeah.
if there's a parent or a kid that wants to enroll this summer holiday, for instance,
Yeah.
if he or she enrolls, let's say the classes are starting on the 28th of July, right?
Yeah.
So if a student should enroll on the 28th of July, when the holiday ends,
Honestly,
when they are going back to school in September,
yeah.
what can such kids be able to?
If you have an open mind
And determination.
and determination, I would say you
don't
start.
sit at something hard.
It's not hard. Like starting to press the machine. If you get that basic first,
Within a day, 2 days.
with 2 days you press the machine.
So within that 1.5 months, what can they do? What can they be
Honestly,
able to sew?
if you can be able to make a shirt,
Okay, for those that have open mind.
That
So what
open
about
mind.
people like I myself that have closed mind?
you know, I would say some people they actually probably due to stories they had,
Yeah.
they will say bosses don't really show work. Like they will want you to, they will enslave you, like
Yes, yes.
for
Yes.
to waste your time.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But that mentality is not what we are giving here
That's
at Perfect
really
Touch
base.
Innovations and Entrepreneurship Academy, because
And
we are
again-
more skilled, talented, and we're ready to share with you the ideas that we have. Not wasting your time. Go straight to the point. Get what you need to get on time, so you can have your own freedom.
Okay, you have something to say
Yes,
before I ask
see,
my
in
question.
this aspect of duration of time, there's nothing like time shouldn't be something that you should be concerned about when it comes to terms of learning
Learning.
No,
something.
but people have choices, so why should we be concerned about time?
When I say you don't have to like be concerned about time, you know that when I learned how to do fashion, like seriously, I'll say that I was looking at this time is actually short for me, but the place that I learned how to sew and do everything, and even thank Perfect Touch Innovation, like they even helped me in so many areas, even to advance. But you know, like within 1 month, 2 months, I know what I can actually do. And again, when it comes to terms of like you having a mentor that mentor you, like not just only to hide some certain things from you. Like for my own, you see that we do challenge people. Like, see, even me, I don't know how to do this thing, but you can't figure out how to do it. That actually makes you grow.
But, okay,
Because you want to
but
compete
don't
with
you,
your boss as
Yeah,
well.
don't you- don't you think that- don't you think-
Every father wants the
don't
son
you-
to be bigger than him now.
but wait, don't you guys think that the time duration, looking at opportunity cost required to learn fashion is so lengthy that someone will be like, why don't I just go into tech, learn web design and make more money than going to go and be learning how to cut and
No, I'll say maybe okay.
See, when it comes to terms of web design, I do know that if, like I said, you have to first of all put your mind into it. You know that if rushing to say, let me go and learn web design, there are some persons that will actually want to go into that web design. Within that duration, they will not actually get it. So assuming that when I even learned how to anything about fashion, let me say that I put my mind say, okay, let me go and learn web design. I might not even succeed. Like,
and you might succeed.
yes, I might succeed and I might not even succeed. But sometimes, like I said, it's all about you putting your determination, putting your effort 100% on getting it. Don't say that you
But
cannot
in today's world where we have varieties, we have a lot of things, there are a lot of distractions. So what is that unique thing? What can convince, especially secondary school students, to concentrate and learn fashion? What's the kind of like catchy stuff there?
The drive should actually come from home.
Yes.
You should understand. The drive should come from home, and the earlier the better. Once a child is actually, if it's on holiday like this, you just
push them.
So to the child, what's that kind of stuff that will be so attractive in fashion design? What's that thing that you think will be attractive to anybody that wants to learn fashion design? Make the person abandon every other skill and come and concentrate on using scissors to cut materials and join.
The first one I can say, making clothes for themselves.
Yes, there's nothing like making. Do you know the cost of
that
clothes
reduces the cost
now? Like the cost, and even helping the community, helping yourself when it comes to terms of, you see, clothes. I do know that clothing is one of the factor necessity of human being.
Yeah.
Must.
But in today's world, it's more about like a want, no longer a need. People do clothing, the kind of clothing that people do is not because it's a necessity as we had known before. It's just for you to impress themselves and impress others.
Yes, when it comes to terms of impressing, yes, you want to impress, but see clothing, you remove clothing from society, like from the world in general now. In fact, it is impossible.
Okay, so what you're trying to say to convince every other person out there that it's an industry that they will not
continuously,
like the market there is very large.
It's continuously.
The demand is there.
Yes. Because it's kind of like one of the necessities, basic necessities.
The demand is always there.
Yes. So I'm advising them. See, fashion. Don't put your mind in. I don't have much time to come and learn.
Yes.
Even in perfect thought innovation, yes, you can still come. Yeah, start small. In fact, I think you can even make a room for you to, even as a student, you can come learn whenever you are on your holiday. You can come. Yes.
Okay. So what you're saying, after this holiday that's starting on the 28th of July, after this holidays period, you can still actually come back. As for students that are enrolled, they can still come back during the next holiday. Come back to one day.
Yes, so that you continue.
That's why I said they should not consider the time duration.
At all.
They should not consider that time duration.
What's important thing, like I'm saying, I still say it. Put your mind that this is actually what I want. Even the other skills that you want to even go for self, if you do not put your mind, you will not still achieve it.
Sorry to cut in. There's a child that was saying there are so many tailors everywhere. Every street you see tailors. So why would like the ones that we have in our streets?
But everybody has where he or she is good at.
Yes.
There are so many tailors and they are still selling. There are so many tailors
but for such person
still making it.
Some people, for such person on the street where you have like multiple tailors left, right, center, how can most of them are not convinced that even the tailors in our street they are always sleeping?
Because the person will not actually believe. If you want to learn something, learn it, have your own pattern, have your own method. You do know that you can you can actually distinguish yourself as a normal roadside tailor by how you present yourself, not by you just go carry machine, open shop.
You know, there are some that don't even have shop. They are always inside.
Yes,
and
they're always inside. And they're still,
and
they're making
that are outside that are even
yes.
seen. I believe the social media is actually helping a lot.
Yes.
The social media is helping a lot. When you display what you do, I guess you get the right audience that you need.
Immediately.
Yes.
So it's all about.
It might even take time. It might not be a sharp.
Well, considering the time factor, you know, in today's Nigeria, based on our economic realities, most persons are looking at things that will definitely be more economically rewarding immediately, because we know now there's economic hardship. So they'll be like, even the one we don't learn tell us since 10 years ago, waiting they do not be sleeping.
Okay, and let me tell you now, someone have actually, discouraged me about fashion. He was like, I have my brother that stays in village. He doesn't do anything. He have been doing fashion designing for like 5 years, going to 10 years, and have not achieved any single thing. Like, I look at him, I'll be like, do I look like your brother that stays in village? Because your brother doesn't have the mentality, the necessity. There are some things that even his brother self is still, like, when it comes to terms of fashion, in fact, he have make it like very easy that people now show trending things. Your brother need to go for upgrade and get, but the most important is know how to do the basic things. Once you know how to do the basic things, we do grow every day. Even I myself, I'm still growing every single day, because there are so many things I'll be like, I don't know how to do this. thing. Oh yeah, let me go and learn it immediately. You will go even online, even meeting someone and stuff like that. You will go. You
Just like school.
yes, you
Junior
continuously.
primary school, junior secondary school,
You
university.
continue every day. And you know, Zef, social media have even made it simple for us. For like everybody now, you even come, you can even go online and see so many things about fashion. Anything that starts trending right now, you start posting it immediately.
Yeah.
That see, this is trending, this particular style is trending, this particular style is trending, and people will start working towards it immediately.
Okay, so
For a beginner that is trying to learn, I would say you shouldn't just go for the fact that you want to start making money. Just be open.
but that would be difficult in today's Nigeria. They want to make money, so you can't tell someone that they would, because most parents are looking for things that will kind of like emancipate them from poverty, right? So they're looking for a skill, something that will ensure that the children start making money. So if they are trying to enroll their children for our summer classes this holiday, they are looking at what is the prospect, the possibility of the child becoming an expert in that skill and being able to make money with that skill immediately. Yeah. So
Because you know that even in fashion, I think you can even start making money with fashion immediately.
Yeah,
Because once you start, when it comes to fashion, it's something that we all, like clothing, we all do make use of every single day of our life. Now, if you learn, once you start learning how to ordinary joining clothes, yes, people will start be like,
Even starting from the families.
yes,
Okay,
they will start bringing, yes, they will start bringing clothes.
Yes.
Now, I don't know funny part. Sometimes, yes, people don't like from amendment. From amendment, they will still be like, hey, please go and do this thing for me. When once you are back, you spend money to buying some certain
And
thing.
it depends on how
pay
you place that work.
Yes,
It
then
depends
they
on
will
how
start
you
paying you
start.
immediately.
It depends on how you
Seriously.
start.
okay.
Within 1 month that everything works, if I started getting some sponsor money, like within 6 months that I learned work, I got the money that I paid for learning and some extra change because of how people will actually want to invest in you. People want to appreciate you. That is when they will start bringing, okay, or you take this clothes, or you just go and do it for me. Even amendment and stuff like that. So when it comes to money, I think money is the stuff.
I got it from those petty work that I was doing.
Yes.
Sewing, just joining. That was what I carried out to get my first sewing machine, and I was still learning then.
Wow. That's awesome. This is
So
convincing.
you can
Like,
start from somewhere.
it's making me like I want to go and learn fashion design.
need to learn fashion.
But I kind of like I have a blockhead.
No.
I'm not a quick learner.
Yeah,
So
okay, now let me show you.
Once you get the basics,
Yes,
you work
and even
Once
the
you have
perfect touch.
interest in it,
the basics is like hard.
And even in
Once you have
perfect touch,
interest
say
in
in
it.
perfect touch innovation, you teach you on how to start it. Because okay, do you know that the training that we heard about, I think last month,
Okay.
do you know that some person, like some student, just like come in a day just to teach you on how to do this, on how to do that. I know some person that actually have a little knowledge about it. Yes, and they just a day, 2 days, how many minutes step do we even spend there? But they actually
be asking us that when are you coming back then?
because
When is our last class? Because
they gain
show more
something from it.
interest.
Yes, they gain something from it because even from the court
Wow.
itself, they'll be like, okay, uncle, how did they do this thing? From there, now, even the last time that we went there, I was like, I'm not going to cut any clothes for you guys, so you guys should come. And I said, I need someone that doesn't know anything about fashion. Do you know that even within that small period of time that we are spending together, now some of them have actually grabbed on even how to cut a cloth. And now I checked the situation went by, we are with perfect touch innovation 247. Anytime that is even access free, you can ask any single one of us how to do this thing. I will come in, teach you on how to do it, guide you.
Wow. So, Alvias, over to you. You've heard what they've said. Learned as well, because I've learned a lot. And my key takeaways from this particular episode is, number one, you need to have passion. If you want to become a fashion designer, you have to create that interest and passion. Number two, stuff that they said is important is the use of social media. Then they also talked about your mindset.
Determination.
They also made mention of the advantage you're going to get if you enroll for their summer class for your child is the fact that you have access to experienced tutors, you have hands-on training, you have as a mentorship that are going to not just teach you how to sew, but how the business aspect of fashion design. So I believe on today's episode of the Garment Room Gossip, we decided not to gossip. We decided to say something that, yeah, like everybody like this. Abuse. So everybody
beg you.
So now
Put your hand.
so they are inviting you for this summer training classes for secondary school students and teenagers especially. So try and enroll for these classes. They will start on the 28th of July 2025. So I believe that you had a wonderful experience watching today's episode, and don't go anywhere. We have other videos on our channel that you will enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, and please, you can visit any of our outlets in Osogbo and see for yourself. So I didn't do this alone. My name is Justice, and
My name is Dickinson.
My name is Folayemi.
My name is Isaac.
please remember to press that button, tap on that button and
And I
subscribe.
plead with you to come and learn fashion. And I
Both
promise
male
you,
and female.
promise you,
We
you
offer
never
both
forget
male and
and you
female
never
training.
regret it.
Alright, so remember to be a fashion designer and not a fashion destroyer.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
Very
you.
important.
Thank
See you
you.
soon on our next episode.
Bye.